All right. Information reaching me right now is that the investors in the Clearlake group are disturbed over the time their co-founder Igbali is spending on Chelsea. They use the word sports, but we know see na Chelsea they talk about. Now let me read this for you guys. I look at it on the screen here. They say that Clearlake founder Igbali has been spending what some investors describe as a disproportionate amount of time on the firm investment in Chelsea Football Club in recent months. Let us read this. I'm supposed to read this one before this one, but let me just read this for you. They say that some Clearlake largest investors are growing increasingly concerned about how much time the company co-founder are spending on sports investment, as they have struggled to complete the fundraising for the private equity firm latest flagship fund. Even for the Clearlake they still get problem. What it means is that the people that invested in the company, that is the investors in the company, just like now, if you know what investors mean now, if you get company, if you come invest for your company, like Oblis, they like this, get people who go just get people where they invest in Oblis, you get people where they invest. You can come and invest in Oblis TV. We'll give you the space and say, okay, we want to do this, we'll do this, we'll do that. You're investing. And definitely people who invest must get returns. You understand? So what it means is that people who invest, they say, why did they focus so much on Chelsea instead of the firm where they invest inside to they make them money? That is, they need to focus their energy on the Clearlake where they generate the money, where they use funds Chelsea. Instead, all the money, the little ones where they generate, they carry them, they pump for Chelsea body. And the people who invest money for that Clearlake now, they vex. It can't be like say Igbali focus, they on Clearlake, they on Chelsea. You understand? That is, they are disturbed. They are disturbed. They don't want a situation whereby their money is hanging, whereby what they invested, they are not seeing results. And if you check it, it's the truth. It's the truth. You understand? It's the truth. Instead of them, fine, it's not bad to have different investments. You understand? Just like what Igbali has done. It's not bad to have Chelsea. But the time and the finance and the attention they give to Chelsea is more than the time they even give to the firm that is generating the funds. And those other investors, them that invested their money inside the firm, are disturbed because of the way the owners are paying much attention to Chelsea. You can see, even the Clearlake capital self, the money where they generate, you know much. You know much. Be like they need the generate as they generate before because of their co-founder, which is Igbali. They pay more attention to Chelsea. And even the Chelsea way Igbali, they pay more attention to self. You need to even do something reasonable. Because as you see, they like this, Chelsea they owe. Chelsea they owe. You see our matter don't clear. Our matter see the table. We they owe. That is why when I see all these things that is happening, I just shake my head. When we the fans are demanding, we need experienced coach, we need experience this, we need this, I'll just shake my head because I know that these owners, they will only try, but I don't see them doing it to the fullest. I don't see them doing it to the fullest. But it's good that get waiting go start to the shake am. Get waiting go start to the disturb this Igbali. If this thing continue, I can tell you for free, if these investors continue murmuring like this, it will get to Igbali. And once it gets to Igbali, maybe some of them will force him to sell his shares. Before you know, self, even the Chelsea when they control, they fit tell and say, Oga, be like say the money need they come again. We need to see what they happen. The club need they move forward. You gotta sell your shares. I keep telling you guys that the major person pushing all these things in Chelsea, the frontier of Chelsea, is Igbali, because he has the highest shares in Chelsea, more than Todd Boehly. How many of you have been seeing Todd Boehly? How many of you have heard from Todd Boehly? Todd Boehly is more like he has taken the back seats and allow Igbali to take the front seats. Who brought Liam Rosnion? Who dismissed this person, Maresca? He brought Liam Rosnion. Most of the heavy signing in terms of kids that we have been signing that are not showing up, he is the one doing it. Do you know why he's making all this mistake? Because he surrounds himself with people that doesn't understand the game, that doesn't understand how this thing is being done. He just surrounds himself with people that is there to make money, there to eat money, and he will continue spending. I keep telling people that these owners are not making money. The other day we heard that they increase their money, their own payments to themselves, their own salary. Even though they increase, is not up to what they get in their different firm. Even though they increase in Chelsea, it's not up to what they get in their different firm. If things must work, if Chelsea must make that money that they want from the club, they have to put the club back to that standard. I keep saying it. If Chelsea was not that type of club, if it was not a winning club, a Champions League standard club, they wouldn't have bought it. And they decided to invest, thinking that as they invest, immediately they'll start packing money. Well, they'll still pack money, or if it's that one, they'll still make money in Chelsea. But not up to their expectation, because they expected a lot. Look at all the investment that they have done so far in terms of players. Even the poultry farm where they open for Chelsea, some of the fowl, they don't die. Some of the fowl where they buy come don't die finished. Some of them, their leg don't die. Some of them, they sick. Now the ones they will see they stand strong, we see they get body. Now they talk say, okay, make this one they still day. We could just use on the fronts and the markets. Then make you see the likes of Kasai, all the rest, the way they no go next summer. They still day. The one just use on the fronts the club. Yes, all the foul way they bring on the club don't die finish. So you can see that Igbali is being hit up in every sector. Both in the Clearlake, the investors there are complaining. If they spend much time on football than the company where they generate the funds. And people who invest inside the company, they are not happy. So let's see how this thing plays out. But I can tell you for free, if it continues like this, let me don't conclude first. But let us see how it plays out. Then, Arsenal versus Newcastle. I know Arsenal versus Newcastle now one game where everybody would like to follow up. Definitely, till the season comes to an end, I'm going to be following up all the Arsenal game. I'm going to be following up all the Man City game. These two clubs, I'm going to be following up their club. I know some people will come my comment section, they tell say, go follow your club. Baba, we know say my club is sick. We know my club is sick. You see me, I needed to make man this period. But you see my rival clubs them, my rivals, if they make mistake, I go knock them. But Arsenal versus Newcastle is going to be a very tight one. Take it or leave it. But I see Arsenal winning. Number one thing, we should not take away that home advantage. Forget the fact that Arsenal lost to these people at Emirates, and lost to Bournemouth at the Emirates Stadium. But when it comes to Newcastle, it's a different ball game. Arsenal know how to play Newcastle. Likewise, Newcastle knows how to play Arsenal. It's not that Newcastle has not won Arsenal before at their home ground. They have done it during the Carabao Cup semi-final, where they won Arsenal 2-0. Home and away. They won them at the Emirates, and they also won them at the St. James Park. You understand? Coming in this season, Arsenal managed, I'll call it managed. They managed to win Newcastle at St. James Park 2-1. In the friendlies last season, they won 3-1 at the Emirates. Last season, Arsenal won 1-0 at the Emirates, because to tell you how tight it is, to tell you how difficult it is. But overall, Arsenal have a very good record against Newcastle. So, whatever Arsenal must do to win today, they have to do it. They have to bring out their best to win this game, because The way they play today will determine how they will play against Atletico Madrid. Even though Atletico Madrid seems to be very stupid in their league phase, but I will not say they are stupid when it comes to the Champions League. You understand? So Arsenal versus Newcastle. After 90 minutes, I can't really predict this game, but I'm giving the odds to Arsenal. I'm giving the odds to Arsenal. But if Arsenal should draw this game today, in short, Arsenal should not even, but they should not even try drawing this game. If you draw this game, if you lose this game, it's on you. I will keep saying it. Man City is not Arsenal's problem. Arsenal are their own problem. Arsenal are their own problem, not even Man City. Take Man City away. Nothing. They are not their problem. You understand? Then pushing further, we have the FA Cup run where we have Man City versus Southampton, which is going to be taking place at the Wembley Stadium. When it comes to Man City Southampton, the last time Man City played Southampton, it ended 0-0 at Southampton's home ground. And when Man City when Southampton came to Man City home ground, it ended 1-0. But overall, Man City have a very good record with Southampton. Doesn't mean that Southampton has not won them. Even if you come to the League Cup, this same cup too, Southampton has won Man City. They have won them 2-0. 2-0 if I'm not mistaken. It's not that Southampton don't come out for Man City. They do come out. And if you look at Southampton so far this season, they have been wonderful. They have been brilliant. You can't take away that side from them. You understand? So for me, I feel this game is going to the Man City way. But if I'm to be selfish, just that I don't trust Chelsea beating Leeds tomorrow. Yes, I would have said Southampton should just win. Let Man City allow us win this one. Make we win this one. Southampton win. We win Leeds. Then anything will happen between Southampton and Chelsea is up to Chelsea. It's up to Chelsea whether they want to win it or they don't want to win it. You understand? But in all, I see Man City winning Southampton. And secondly, you remember we heard that we heard the other day that Chelsea have given Estevao the permission to go to Brazil to go and undergo his medical stuff, blah, blah, blah. Coming in this morning, we heard that they have already accepted Estevao with not to undergo surgery on his right hamstring as it would ruin his World Cup dreams. On the other hand, there is a resistance to authorizing the treatment in Brazil. That means they are not that they are still talking. I'm not going to say they're not going to feel alarm, but they talk. They still talk about him moving to Brazil for the treatment. But me, I don't talk on before saying, if you know this hamstring matter, you just want to go cure him because of the World Cup where they come. What after the World Cup? What next? Because your career there at stake. Imagine you treat the hamstring half level, carry and go play World Cup finish, you come back, then the matter go increase past the way it did. The next thing you come there, say you don't miss 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, your career will be going down the drain. Before you go know, Chelsea don't find another person buy. For me, I have said it here. My kindly advice to this young kid is for him to get a proper surgery. He should do a proper surgery so that he will heal properly. Do you understand? So that he will heal properly, so that it will not be something that will cost him his career. I know everybody wants to play the World Cup. There's no player that doesn't want to play the World Cup. Everybody wants to play the World Cup. In short, that's one of the biggest stages in football. I understand, but are you going to choose the World Cup over your career? That's another thing. But anyhow, let's keep our eyes glued to the screen to see if Chelsea will finally grant him that permission to go and treat himself in Brazil, since they have accepted that they are not going to undergo any surgery, just for him to keep his World Cup hope alive. You understand? So guys, that will be all for now. And yesterday we did our live chats and a lot of people complained a lot about the club, the ownership and everything, and I was happy a lot of people expressed themselves, said so many things. But in general, there was one question somebody asked me, that Mr. Peter, all these coaches that they are mentioning from the Premier League, which one is good? I said none of them. You see the Marco Silva, Eddie Hoy, or Ariola, None of them. I don't rate any of them. That was how I was too keen about Thomas Frank coaching Tottenham, because of his work in Brentford. Coming to Tottenham, nothing to write home about. I remember when Sir Alex Ferguson, the Everton coach, normally I remember when Everton normally disturb Manchester United in the Premier League, to the point Sir Alex Ferguson have to choose the Everton coach to, I've forgotten that man's name, have to choose the Everton coach to be his successor. And when the young man came to Manchester United, he was not able to handle or to sit on the chairs of Sir Alex Ferguson, or to fit into his shoes. He was not able to do that. Some of these coaches, all these coaches doing well in small clubs, maybe that is where they are good at. Not all of them are good at coaching big clubs. You understand? So guys, I guess that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, and subscribe for more.